Hey, I got a tutorial for my last trick, so here we go. All right, so there is a setup. I'm going to put 4 cards on top and 4 cards on the bottom, okay? So I'll take the 4 sixes, again, all 4 sixes, put them on top, and then I'll flip it over and I'll put the 4 eights on the bottom, okay? And that's the setup for the trick, okay? And then when I start, I pick it up, give it a shuffle. Now, these aren't the best cards to shuffle, but you got to drop those 4. And again, I'll do it a little slower than I would, but right there, and again at the top. So if you do that really fast, nobody's going to notice. But again, if I spread them out, you see 4 eights, and you see 4 sixes right here, okay? So that's all you need to do. All right, now we spread them out and find you a card. Now to do this, you'll notice I don't usually spend too much time at the ends. You know, just kind of go back and forth. Maybe I'll go like that, but I won't say pick a card until I'm in here and go, all right, so pick a card. You tell me where to stop, and I'll point to this card right here. See, so you force yourself toward the center. And for the tutorial, I'll show you. It's a 7 of diamonds. To stay away from these 4 and these 4, okay? That's our setup, okay? So, of course, I'd have that flipped over. You'd look at it, and I wouldn't know what it is, okay? So then what I do is I've got to make 4 piles. And this takes a moment, so I apologize for that. I don't have one of those fast motion or fast videos, or I don't know how they do that. But hopefully this should take me less than 20 seconds. Hope you have that much time. Almost there. All right. So now if you look, the bottom has a 6. The top has an 8. Every one of the piles, okay? And I'll just show this one also. 6, 8, okay? Yeah, I'll show them all because I'm squaring them up anyway. 6, 8 on top, okay? So that card is going to end up between a 6 or an 8 any way you look at it, okay? So here's a 6 again, 8 on top. All right, so then I go, all right, take your card and we'll put it on any one of these piles. Again, these are random piles. Of course, we know they're not. But for the person who's doing or who's involved in the trick, they don't know that. So, all right, where do you want to put it? Let's say right here. Okay, now you get to pick which random pile you want to put on top of that. This one? Okay. And then you could put one on below and then another one on top. It doesn't really matter how you do it, again, because that 7 is now between a 6 and an 8, okay? Okay, then you can give them some cuts, because cutting the cards does not change the order, it just changes the starting position. So they will still be, that 7 will be between a 6 and an 8, okay? It doesn't matter what we do. Okay, and then I do a little bit of magic. And then I spread them out, and I say, I'm going to find your card in a few seconds, okay? And then all I'm doing is looking for 6s and 8s. So I already found it. Your card's right here, okay? So it didn't take maybe 5 seconds. And then if you look, see, you just look, 6 and 8, no card between. 6 and 8, no card between. 6 and 8, no card between. But see how innocent it looks? And then, of course, right here, 6 and 8, and there's a 7 in between. So automatically you know that that's the card they picked. And that's how simple it is. It's a great beginner's trick, real easy to pull off. So I hope you liked it. Go back and watch the trick. And thank you for your support, and I appreciate it, and have a great day.